Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today's random character, that's exactly what I was hoping to random, is Lilith. And, because I said that I would do greed mode in this session, boom, Lilith is the perfect character, and that's why I was hoping that, that we would roll Lilith. And so we did. So, yeah, totally, I'll take a Blackheart, ranged shot speed. So Lilith has an Incubus, which has your character's tier effects, fire rate. Can't get ranged sounds though, oddly enough. And it's great. It's not on her item tracker because if you reroll your build, you don't want to lose it, so you get to keep it through build rerolls and such. That also means though that you can get another one from a devil room or that kind of thing. So that's great. Then we've got a great use item, which creates a single copy of every unique familiar I have. Meaning, if I have 2 Incubus, I'm still only getting 1 extra Incubus from using the Box of Friends. So, that's great. Then I have Cambion Conception, which I really dislike. It's if I get hit enough times, I get a familiar. Said familiar, alright. Said familiar is random, and it's a dark familiar. It can be like Darkbone, Leech, all sorts of things. I don't mind many of them in greed mode, but I don't want things that take up the other familiar slots for the most part. Like in greed mode, I'm not very worried about my ability to use the Box of Friends. I'll have it up constantly. So that means that I always want to have my Incubus easy to aim. Alright, well that clears this room out for me. So with Lilith, I would recommend, not leaving the room until you've cleared every possible wave. Unless there's something that you want to buy that badly, but your damage on the boss wave, for example, is going to be so much better if you wait until after everything is done to leave, to go buy things. So, here we are. And of course I'm going to also wait for the Devil Room wave, and I'll go to the Devil Room, and life will be great. Problem with greed mode is it seems like Devil Rooms and Angel Rooms very rarely have actual items in them. But sometimes, Dang, I'm used to being faster so far. Oh, hello. I thought I shot that poop. Yeah, I'm just not as fast as I feel like I should be, which is my own fault for getting really fast last run. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. So what do we have in here? Like I said, not often that there are actual items, but I got black hearts and that's useful. Not too keen on pills here. So we have a ton of money. We're going to take the 1 damage up and some amount of range up. We're going to take a key. And we're going to go on. See that we have Epic Fetus in here, and that's way too unfun. And then there's really nothing else that I can do on this floor that's worth doing. So, onward. Still, that was good turnout. Things went pretty well. And got that money. See what we've got for the second floor. I can afford a key. The reason I didn't buy a key on the last floor is, of course, that I was hoping to get one on sale this floor, but because it's not, that's fine. I can still buy it. Check the item room. Leo gives me the ability to crush rocks and props by walking on them. Useful. Except that there aren't very many reasons to need that in greed mode. There aren't going to be very many tinted rocks. They can happen, though. So it's not like it's 100% useless, it's just not likely to be useful. Almost got hit there. Almost got hit there, too. My greed mode dodging is not up to snuff right now, I would say. I like the planning aspect though. I really like how it feels to play the rooms in greed mode when you get a good wave of having to dodge interesting, unique things that you're never going to see in the main part of the game. That's what I like in greed mode. I really hate Ultra Greed though. I think it's a bad boss personally. But that's not a shared thing by a lot of people. It's well animated though. It's got that going for it. I just think there's nothing fun in its design. It's just tedious. Can't hit with more than one dude if you keep up with me like that. Alright, so with as much money as I've ended up with, I'm good to go for... Okay, you're dead. Wow, you still almost managed to hit me with that. I'm good to go for re-rolling some stuff in order to get better items. Got a devil room again. Did not have an item. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. Then we'll switch to angel rooms probably on the next floor. Just watch. And that will, you know, not have items. This is... It's weird and probably coded in. But you really just are not that likely to get happiness. I just kind of let that happen and I don't know why. But we got a good item out of this. Increases the damage and size of my tears based on the distance they've traveled. I want the speed up. And I want the health and luck up. So there we go, problem solved. We'll get another key next floor. I'm thinking I actually will try these pills. That doesn't matter. That kind of matters. That doesn't really matter. And that doesn't really matter. So I love pills. They're really well balanced. I love Curse of the Maze. It's really, really good on greed mode because intended curse room visits. So yeah, that didn't go too hot. And I would say that that's more the norm with pills, which is why I don't use them. Since people ask that frequently, why don't you use pills more? Why do you always skip pills? Because that happens to me most of the time when I use them. Alright, let's do this. Get keys after the fact. Oh, hello, friend. So, of course, I want to maximize my distance from enemies in order to maximize my damage. And my likelihood of hitting them. Okay. Try to finish the wave in time because you might get more money for that. I don't know if that's true, but you definitely get more money for not canceling the waves. That's a thing. Wow, I should have been hit. No complaints though. That's fine. Nice. Open up that line of movement. This is all an advantage to me. Even if enemies can use it, doesn't mean they will, because they aren't coded to think about gaps that you've just filled on the, like in your current visit. They'll do it, but it's not their first instinct. I guess they do it if they see you there or something. I don't know how it works, but you notice how they were going to go around it until I was on top of the rock and then they figured it out. So, interesting things, basically. This is fine. Okay, I'll kill this thing. We're good. Now we get Angel Room. No item. Just so you know, I did call that. Because that's what always happens. I'll try to reroll here, see if we get something good. Yep, we sure did. So BFFs increases the size and doubles the damage of my familiars, and Screw increases my fire rate and shot speed. So I've just doubled my effectiveness at being awesome. The starting point, I think, was, you know, a little more than 3.5 awesome. Alright, and as much as I wouldn't have minded getting the body as well, it'll be fine. Alright, so what do we have in here? Another health up is good. And then we've got... what exactly? I like the black candle. A lot of people don't like it for greed mode, but I'm obviously going to buy the raw liver. Raw liver's too good to pass up. Ah, hello. So waves like this just kind of suck, because it's just guaranteed to be slow. Oops, thought I killed you. Okay. But you do notice that, well, since my damage may have been doubled, I may be killing things exceedingly quickly. So, okay, that's fine. You didn't want to pop up in time for me to start shooting you when I wanted to, and I am totally cool with that. There we go. I like when all of the hearts are in the same place, basically. That much easier to hit them. Okay. Yeah, so when I can actually hit them entirely, that's a little overkill, as you might notice. Unfortunately for me, for Ultra Greed, the entire way that you play in Greed mode is changed, just because, you know, it's not a very fitting experience, basically. So I'm only going to get one extra Incubus, then that's provided that I plan for it, so... Alright. Do this. God, that looks so cool. And this Devil Room actually has items. I want to take both of them, because it's more fun that way. Pentagram's one damage up and a 10% Devil Room chance increase, which obviously doesn't matter in this case. And Maw of the Void is if I hold shoot for 3 seconds. There's an upside down cross that appears on my forehead, but that doesn't work in as Lilith, because I'm not shooting. My Incubus is shooting, I can't shoot, so it's really just a 1 damage up in this case that I paid 2 hearts for. So if I had more money, I would have totally been interested in things. I don't want that. But I did not get more money. Anyway, we got the 2 health up, and that's part of why it was totally okay to take both of those things, because I just went even, essentially. But now I'm kind of interested in, you know, stacking up a little bit of extra health, perhaps. High Priestess is good. Summons the Mom's Foot to stomp on an enemy. Does a bunch of damage. Sadly, I don't really have a use for that. I would love to, though. What do you got? Nightlight. I prefer not having Nightlight. I think it's actually more of a disadvantage. It really messes with some enemy movements and dodges that you want to pull off, but just kind of can't with it. It's really cool, though, and I like how it looks and acts. I just really hate what happens to me when I use it. Dang. Game's like, I guess you're killing everything really fast, huh? Here, have something that's really slow, no matter what. Okay. Dang, it's really throwing the mini-bosses and things at me here. Screw those enemies, by the way. Some of the least fun to fight. The Krampus is nice and easy. Okay. Okay. That was really close. So I'm guaranteed devil rooms, of course. That's certainly not worth one of my hearts that I don't have enough of to go around. That allows me to buy 2 items, but were there 2 items that I wanted to buy is the question. Not really, so I guess that means that I go ahead and reroll and hope that I get 1 item that I want to buy. Yeah, there we go. Tears up, range up, 3 heart drops of a random type. So I don't need a key for the next floor, because the next floor is the shop. Gotta be mindful of those tinted rocks in the few places that they can actually spawn. Alright. Let's see what we've gotten here. Have to make sure to save 1 activation of my use item for the actual next floor, since there's no place to build it up. And I don't actually want any of this, so I guess it's fine. Just collect some money. Really, the double envy again? Such a shame. Ow. So I've left myself enough of a chance to actually die here, which is kind of exciting, and I like that. Because normally greed mode is just so easy. That's why I took the double room stuff for 3 hearts that I really had no need to take. More fun that way. Okay, thank you. I actually finished a wave on time for once. Okay, so I cannot use my active item again. And that's okay, because I don't really need to. Because I do more than enough damage. As you can kind of see. Huh. I never see triacted here. Sorry, man. So now this will be 2 stains, most likely. Ooh, it's not! This is horrible. I've never seen anything this awful. Alright. I would have much preferred 2 stains. Dang, man, that was really something. The game wasn't kidding around for at least a minute there. I mean, I don't need to donate to the machine, so I may as well buy something. And then something else. See how that works out? It's the good stuff. So I got the Peeper, which bounces around, does 8 damage. So 16 because it's doubled. And it also blocks tears. I got the Dead Onion, which gives, what does it do? Spectral Piercing Tears, shot speed down, and much larger tears, but it's not a damage up. And then I got Dark Bum from getting hit so much. which gave me... Well, it's going to do nothing for me, essentially. But it picks up red hearts. For every 1.5 red hearts it picks up, it drops a soul heart, black heart, or friendly or enemy spider. Yeah, may as well, right? So I've got 2 peepers bouncing around doing damage. I've got 2 incubus shooting, doing damage. Got 2 dark bums doing whatever it is dark bums do. I'm just not really worried about the keys. This will be just a game of patience, as it always is. Bombs. Okay, I actually kind of care about bombs. Yeah. Also, Ultra Greed is like the only thing in the entirety of Greed mode that can do a full heart of damage to you, pretty much. Even stuff that normally does a full heart is nerfed to do half a heart. Just, you know, other things about it that are unfitting. Hearts. Couldn't even shoot them fast enough if I wanted to, so he's getting faster, but doesn't really make much of a difference because all of his attacks are like not actually things that you can possibly have to dodge. It's just a matter of, can you stand still? Oops. And sometimes you just shoot at dudes. Then he waits so you don't get killed by everything doing too much stuff at once. Because he's a nice guy like that. But most of the fight is spent shooting at stuff other than the boss. And the boss scaling its damage intake so that you don't do too much at once. To possibly make it kind of a bearable fight. But we did it. And we didn't break the machine. So, I guess we'll do another. Same deal though. Go as Lilith, because Lilith is really good at greed mode and it's fun stuff. Alright. I could take an early PhD. Could be fun. Range up to start. There's nothing too compelling in that shop. Is there a machine though? Yeah, I might reroll everything then. Probably more interesting to do that. As long as I get enough money to still be able to afford an item after a reroll, that is. And I have to buy a key. So I wouldn't be surprised not to, I guess. Dude, these guys. Help. Never gonna kill them in time. Alright, we did it this time. Not getting hit by something that close was, you know, cool. Then I walked right back into that. Not a big deal early in the game. First floor Devil Room will probably be something I want. I'm feeling it this time. Oh good, Ragman. I love Ragman. Everyone's favorite first floor balance boss. But I also have 4 Incubus right now, so it's gonna be a little less bad. Alright, these guys, no problem. Bomb themselves for the most part. $27, yeah, that'll be enough. I gotta do that. Or you don't line up with me. I just want to be in line with you. I want to be friends. Is friendship so not cool to you? Alright, I'll take the 1 damage up. See how this goes for me. This just means it's kind of necessary for me to reroll so that I can get some health. Not at this rate I can't. Oh, but absolutely. Chaos drops some random stuff for me. And this cool guy makes it so that items that spawn are generated from a random pool rather than from the pool of the room, which makes everything more fun. So I hope I don't die, because this is going to be fun. When I get hit, chance to drop a soul heart or black heart. When I kill an enemy, chance it drops a half red heart. Yeah, so stuff's all over the place now. I want Ipecac in my life. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I also just might die. But I am going to have a lot of tier protection, since I do have Guardian Angel, which is 7 damage on contact, fast-moving orbital. Blocks tiers. Causes all my other orbitals to move faster as well. It's a good dude. Just gotta not get killed right now. So far, it's working out. As I get a 4th one, probably immune to tears, if I had to guess. So just have to hope nothing walks into me and I don't walk into anything myself. But when I say probably immune to tears, I mean legitimately immune, like actually physically impossible that I get hit by one. Probably. Can't say for sure. I'm going to save this activation because 4 is enough. So the watch battery, I don't know how it works, but I guess it gives me extra charges for my use item sometimes, but I don't know the criteria for it. I must say my experience in using it is rather limited. Might just be like randomly gives you a tick of charge. Probably is, honestly. So unless there are black hearts in the double room, I can't take an item here. Or of course one of the things gave me health, but none of them do, and I also don't really need them because they're not from the double room pool, because that stuff can spawn here. So, let's see what we have. Ah, good. Health up, 0.3 damage up. Useful item. I guess I can take Ipecac for fun. This is a bad idea, but that's okay. Bad ideas are good. So Ipecac gives me an arcing poison explosive bomb as a tier. Does my damage plus 40. Poisons enemies for damage over time. It's good. I have a key, so that's good. Alright, let's get out of here and see what happens. Okay, dead cat, yeah, sure. Sets me to 1 red heart, gives me 9 respawns at 1 red heart. Car battery makes it so that when I activate my use item, it activates twice, which is awesome when you have the use item I have. So, consider us even more in business than we already were. So that's my last Guppy piece right there. I won't get as many fly spawns from Ipecac because it has to direct hit for me to get one. But that's fine, because I don't really need as many flies, considering that they'll just kill anything in one hit. So the unfortunate part of the dead cat, of course, is that it takes up one of my familiar slots, meaning that I get less convenient spawns for the duplicate incubus stuff. So I already have, like, way too many things to ever get hit by tears. And everything is just gonna launch Ipecac and murder everything else. Yeah. I'll take 2 more, why not? Kind of figured that would happen. It's not particularly unlikely that I bomb myself a lot. Yeah, you're screwed, friendo. About right. Krampus, sure. Sadly, I don't want the head of Krampus. Be less than optimal. So I already got flight, but I may as well take Guppy's paw. Use it once. Turns 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts. So I get the Guppy transformation when I hit with tears. I spawn a kamikaze fly. Does twice my damage. Good stuff. And I guess I'll buy this. Nah, I don't have to buy the soul heart. So that's 5 cents. I can peace out. And I have an Eternal Heart because I picked up Fate, which is Flight and an Eternal Heart. Eternal Heart gives me the health up this floor. All good. I don't really want that. I also don't know if it works with... It should. Probably. I might take it anyway. Let's see what we've got in here. Well, should have done that first. Nothing in there that I need, though. So far, a lump of coal, we already know. Okay, cool. We still need a key for next floor, so it's good that I have one, I guess. And there's no reroll machine in here, meaning I just won't worry about it. Oh, Cricket's Head, by the way, 0.5 damage up and 1.5 damage multiplier. Obviously a little more overkill. Never hurt anyone, except all the people that it hurts, because you're killing them so hard. Alright. He'll die. Poison's good. Where are you? Please become kill. Appreciate it. Oh, why did you live? So as you can see, a little overpowered. Well, I killed the heart. Sure. When I get hit, a black circle spawns around me, does my damage at a very high rate. Chance when it kills something to give a black heart drop. Okay, I'm happy with what I have for this floor. I'll take the thing though, because it'll be silly if it works. Cube of Meat, Orbital, blocks tears, 7 contact damage to enemies. But it also turns into other stuff when I get more of it, and since I'll get one of it, well, I'll get 2 of it every time. Basically, it's not going to be an orbital, but it's going to be something else more useful. Since I won't need orbitals, it'll just turn into a walk-around familiar that does a bunch of damage to stuff. 1 damage up, 3 black hearts. So, if the kidney stone works, makes it so that sometimes my character will turn red and not shoot until fully red. Once shooting Shoots at a super high rate for a bit. So as you can see, instantly I don't have that orbital as an issue. So I'm just doing all the damage with that thing if it wants to attack stuff. And still blocking all the tiers because I have Guardian Angels. Do you want to die? I'd appreciate... Ow. So also, since it's creating two more from 3 is not enough to get me quite 2 meat boys. So I'll still get a cube of meat for 1 activation there. But it's no biggie. Also, you can only have 2 full cubes of meat, or 2 full meat boys at once. So the next one wouldn't give me another orbital, I don't believe. I think they changed that fact. I gotta feel a little bad for this epic slaughter. Tiny bit bad. Let's see if I have anything else I'm interested in here. Sure, chance for 7 seconds of invincibility when I get hit. 1 damage up. Don't need these things, but take them anyway. Alright, awesome. What have we in this shop? Nothing of value, but we have a reroll machine, so life is good. I'll just reroll until I either see something I want later or that it breaks. You also get breakfast a lot because you are likely to empty out some small pool, and then it selects that pool, it being... that's not an orbital, I don't think. That's the familiar one, which means I don't want it. I think it's not an orbital. Whatever, let's just find out. This one is the orbital, okay. So then, we're good with perfect tier protection from the get-go. Alright, that's fine. I forgot what I was saying. But that's fine. Because I'm kind of just massacring everything. A little bit. Oh, I hope there's a battery, because... Oh no, we're fine on activation. We'll get another one. That's so many orbitals. So yeah, I'm not going to get to be hit by tears on the... Oh wait. Yeah, we'll get another activation because of the boss fight before. The final boss. So the only danger here is that I kill myself. Which, you know, not an insignificant possibility. Not even a little bit. But, breakfast. Guess I'll take some breakfast. Alright, let's do this. There, I got my charge anyway. Yeah, Mega Satan should not be a problem. Not even like a little bit. Oh, I didn't even have to fight a boss? That's different. Alright, let's go. Not too worried about the keys. As you can see, I'm kind of... Oh, it does activate sometimes. So that was the kidney stone doing its thing. But I didn't see why it activated. Because I didn't see my character turn red, but like, I'm not gonna get hit by tears. It's like a physical impossibility here. Meat Boy's doing his thing. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. That was kind of magical. Alright, alright, alright. Oh god, there it is. It's such a short activation as well. Oh, we already win. Alright. Sure. Put in as much as you want to take. That was a cool run, though. Definitely not at all silly. Not even a little bit. Not even one silly. Can you bomb this machine, by the way? No. Okay, the more you know. That launched me really far away, I guess because it was too close to the Ultra Greed. That works for me. So there we go, we did it. Show the ending since I didn't the first time. Alright, that's the idea. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Lilith in Greed mode is always a funny time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.